We safely navigated our way into the next round of the Scottish Cup, but now we need to navigate our way back on track in the Cinch Premiership. Welcome back, guys, to the Football Manager 2022 Hearts Career Mode. This is episode, I'm going to say 73, but I am beginning to lose track, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But yeah, no, I believe it's episode 73, and I believe it's an episode where we can pretty much seal third place. We have games coming up against Ross County and Dingwall. Then we go and take Dundee on in the capital, and then we host Aberdeen in the capital. If we can pick 9 points up from that, especially that win over Aberdeen, which will be a 6-pointer considering they are breathing down our necks, then I'm pretty sure that will be enough to secure us third place. But these next 3 games are not going to be easy. These 3 teams are the 3 teams directly below us. We've got Aberdeen in 4th, Dundee in 5th, and Ross County in 6th. So yeah, we're playing the 6th best team, the 5th best team, and then the 4th best team. So it's just getting harder and harder and harder here. So yeah, no, I do not expect this to be an easy episode. It's 3 games against 3 teams that are in the top 6. Now, whether these teams will be in the top 6 come the end of the series, come the end of the season, I don't know. But they're doing a good job right now. In terms of us looking forward, I've pretty much conceded the title challenge is over. I don't know if we really had a title challenge, to be honest, but I was going to try and push the Old Firm close. In the end, I don't think it's going to be that way. I think we may finish a distant third. I'm hoping we finish third, but I think in the end we may be quite a bit off the Old Firm. At the moment, we're 10 points behind Rangers with about, 15 games to go. We're going to try and keep the points tally. If we can get to about 15 points, I'd like to keep it around that stage, not go many more than that, and then we can try and focus on closing the gap next season, because we have went backwards. Like season 1, we were pretty close to Rangers all throughout the year. I mean, if we have a quick look, I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that, in season 1 that we were, how do you check it, right, season 1, we finished just 6 points behind Rangers. That's really, really good. Albeit we did finish 17 behind Celtic. Season 2, I don't think we want to talk about that. We were really, really bad, finishing in 8th place. We finished a whopping 36 points behind Celtic. So that's insane. But this season, again, we have improved, but we're still a long, long way off. Celtic have won both titles in the series. Rangers are hoping to claim their first title this year. But they've got a 1 point advantage. They've got a slightly better goal difference, but it's going to be hard for them because we know Celtic seem to be getting a bit better. Rangers have only lost 1 game, though, in the 23 that they've played, and it was against us. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? But let's not talk about Rangers anymore. Let's get into today's game. We're taking on Ross County, like I said, in Dingwall. We're going to be changing down to positive, and we are going to be pretty much... I mean, we did change the squad up a shitload last time because we had the Scottish Cup. So we're going to go back to what we normally do. We're going to have Van Heck, Ostergaard and Halkett. I like having Halkett on the right-hand side. Even though Ostergaard's probably better on the right, or doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters, but yeah, I'm going to stick with... You know what? No, we'll do that then. We'll stick Ostergaard on the right, and he can be beside Van Heck. Got Kingsley on the left. Johansson, who has not been great, to say the least, is going to get dropped, I think. I was going to... Yeah, you know what? We're actually going to bring in Rui Perez. So I'm going to play Rui Perez there, and we will play in Benenjami. Yeah, really disappointed so far with the signing of Stefan Johansson. I was expecting a lot better. For some reason, though, he just hasn't delivered. Up front, Callum O'Hare, another player that I brought in expecting big things. It hasn't happened. We're going to drop him. Barry Mackay will come in. Got Ginelli on the right and John Jules on the left with Dan Nolundaloo up front. Yeah, we are dropping the guy with 13 goals this season. But yeah, Dan Nolundaloo will get a chance up front to see what he can do. So here we go then. Josh Ginelli is lacking match sharpness, but we won't worry too much about that. Making 5 changes from the last game. Already discussed last game, like I said, was the Cup, so obviously we made a lot of changes. Enjoy the match, go and play your own game. Forget about enjoying the match, just get 3 points for the match. That's what we need, that's what we want. That's what you fucking better get. Or you can walk home for Dingwall, I don't care if it takes you about, fucking 10 days. You know what, you'll just miss the next few games, but we need to win this. We need to win this. The good news, though, Aberdeen, who are just 3 points behind us, they're taking on Celtic. So I would not expect them to win that game, but you never know. Free kick, Kingsley. Back post, Dan Londo. Oh, heads it onto the top of the netting. Good chance there early on. Couldn't direct the ball at the goalkeeper, at the net. Well, he did find the net, just not the back of the net. He found the top of the net. Not quite what we wanted. But yeah, nice to see us get the first chance. And Rangers have got the first goal. Morelos has scored, putting them 1-0 up in the 11th minute. They lead Kilmarnock by 1-0. And that is the only goal. Well, as soon as I say that, Gabriel Fernandez has scored for Aberdeen. He puts Aberdeen 1-0 up against Celtic. So there was me saying Aberdeen will not win the day. What did I know? And, oh no, it's Mandron. Mandron's through. That's terrible defending there, but it's a good save by Bassano. Pulled out a big stop there as Ross County were through, and it looked like Ross County were going to score. I'm not going to lie. It looked like we were about to go 1-0 down, but thankfully we did not. Ball whipped in, headed away. Charles will run to try and keep it in. Then he sort of just gives up there, so I'm not quite sure what Charles was playing at. Did he think that the throw was going to be for Ross County? I mean, that's the only thing I can put my finger on there. But for some reason, he was more than happy to let that one run out. So, yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see. Van Heck now playing a long ball up. It's cut out by McCarthy. Munro launches it forward. It's a nice 1-2. Halkett slides in, but he doesn't get enough of the ball. It's Charles. He's through again. This time he runs into the hands of Bassano. So that's twice then. Bassano has pulled off good stops. We brought him in for the cup. He kept a clean sheet. We rewarded him with a start of the day. And so far, so good. Stephen Kingsley now. Kingsley down the left-hand side, into the box, looking for the 6-yard pass. Man, he tried to find Mackay in the 6-yard box. Mackay running in. Got a touch there on the edge of the 6-yard box, but could not put it in the back of the net, unfortunately. And it is still 0-0 in this game. Ross County here, though, enjoying a lot more possession than we would like them to have here. Ross Callaghan pings it out to Kelly Evans. Kelly Evans now spinning around town. Crosses it in. Van Heck again with another header on Cancalo. What a strike that was. Cracks it on the volley. He's unlucky there. I mean, maybe he deserves a goal. I'm glad he didn't get one, but it was a good attempt nonetheless. Corner comes in for us. Not the greatest. Mackay, though, will retrieve it. He finds Pires. Back to Mackay. Mackay spins around. Back to Pires. Oh, Nolundalo to John Jules. A great bit of play, and John Jules hits the post. The two new boys combining there, but neither of them could put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, a pretty good first half here. Both teams going for it. Both teams creating chances. But as things stand, we've yet to register a shot on target. Now, we've had 7 shots, but just not had a shot on target yet. And if you don't get a shot on target, then you cannot score. That's the rules, unfortunately. That's how football works. So we need to try and do something. We need to try and get a shot on target and try and trouble Munro in the Ross County nets. Aberdeen have taken the lead thanks to Martin Boyle penalty. Rangers are now 2-0 up against Kilmarnock. And our game is the only game that is currently still goalless. And it looks like it may stay goalless as the half-time approaches. 45 minutes is up. 1 minute will be added on. And that is it. 0-0 at the break. I would have liked to have seen more, but we'll see. I'm proud of everyone's efforts so far. Don't lose faith. We've created many chances. If we keep creating these amount of chances, we'll eventually come out winners. I think that sounds like something good to say. But again, it's the usual suspects that are having the best game. Barry Mackay, Halkett, Kingsley, those guys that are, delivering and playing above a 7 at the moment. But here we go, Pires into it, Nolundalo, headed away, Benenjami. First to it, Pires back into Ginnelly. Ginnelly's header just over the bar, man. We do seem to be getting better here. We're going to go attacking now, but we are bringing the game to Ross County. We just cannot seem to score, which unfortunately we're going to need to do if we want to win this game. Ball played back to Bassano. Bassano out to Ostergaard. Halkett now back to Bassano. I don't like this. Come on. Why we're being pressed all the way back here in their own box. Nice ball out to Kingsley. Kingsley plays a long through ball to John Jules. He's trying to find Nolundalo, but it's a terrible attempt at a pass. Maroon then just smashes it up, and it's Van Heck first to it. Jan Van Heck out to Ginnelly. Ginnelly trying to spin around. Ginnelly looking for a cross. Headed away. It's going to go back to Kingsley. Stephen Kingsley looking for well, the highlight just... Well, a penalty's been given. What the fuck was that? They've just given a penalty. Barry Mackay will step up. Barry Mackay from the spot, and he scores it. And that's controversial there. I didn't see anything in that. It was a cross into the box. Referee blew straight away for a penalty. Didn't know nothing about it. I don't think anybody really knew anything about it, but we'll take it as a goal. It gives us the lead. Speaking of goals, Celtic have got an equaliser. Joe Garner, or James Garner even, has scored for them now. So Aberdeen, currently only drawn, means if things stay the way they are, we would extend our lead over them to 5 points, which obviously we would take right now, but still a long, long way to go. Callum Slattery has pulled a goal back for Motherwell. They now draw with Aberdeen. That game's 1-1 as well. A lot of 1-1s here so far. Hopefully our game doesn't end up 1-1. But yeah, let's see then. We're going to just go down to balanced instruction-wise. We're going to go a bit shorter. And we're going to bring the tempo down. And let's just see. Tell the guys to focus. I mean, we're playing well. There's no need to throw this away. Just make sure we see it out. We can make some substitutions. I think we will, in terms of substitutions, who will we bring on? Josh Ginnelly. Sharpness isn't great. We'll bring on Callum O'Hare. We'll give him a game out in the wide position, see what he can do. Aaron Presley we'll bring on for Dan Nalundaloo. And Benjamin is not having a great game. So, you know, we will bring on Stefan Johansson. No, wait, we won't. I'm not going to bring on Johansson. I'm going to bring on Oriel Fagby. And, yeah, get the youngster a bit of game time. I'm really disappointed with the Stefan Johansson signing. Not a lot I can do now, though, but we've got him. But it is what it is, you know. They go ball in, cleared away. Nothing given. Goal kick to Ross County. 10 minutes remaining. So, here we go. Just see this out and we will be alright. Two minutes remains on the clock. Clark's picked up a booking. 2 goals at Pataudry in injury time. One for Fernandez, one for Bezzardin. It looks like it's going to end Aberdeen 2, Celtic 2. And we hold it for the win, guys. So, absolutely fantastic stuff there. Overall, everybody in our team had a solid game. Yeah, I'm happy with that 1-0 win at Dingwall. It's never an easy place to go. So it was good for us to pick up the win, an important win. And a win that stretches our advantage in 3rd place. So I will take that. I'm more than happy with that. Alright then, here we go. Next up is Dundee, but we're going to try and keep this winning run going. Can we make it? 3 wins in a row. 3 wins in all competitions. Hopefully, we're going to go with Bassano, Van Heck, Ostergaard, Halkett, Kingsley, Benjamin, Devlin, Ginnelly, Mackay. Going to play O'Hare out on the left instead of in that cam role to see if that helps him at all. And then it's Dan Nulundaloo up front, who we're hoping can bang a goal in here. Recent form standings of Dundee in 3rd place, where we're in 7th. I don't want to tell them that. Fuck me. Yeah, Dundee beat us last time. Let's go and get revenge on them. Come on. We owe them one after they pummeled us. And I mean, yeah, I think they beat us. It was not like 4-1. They beat us last time we played them. I know it was a pretty bad scoreline. They beat us rather easily. So yeah, we want to stop that from happening again. So it is crucial here that we try and get the win. We are at home. A win here would extend our advantage over Dundee, and it would at least, at worst, keep us 5 points ahead of Aberdeen. That's got to be the aim. But James Garner has scored again for Celtic. He puts them 1-0 up against Ross County at Celtic Park. Celtic, the first team to score the day. They're trying to keep pressure on Rangers. They dropped 2 points in the last round of fixtures, so they'll know that they need to bounce back here today. And yeah, they're wasting no time. Celtic now 2-0 up, goals for Garner and Aberdeen, but Rangers also winning now. Morelos puts them up. Oh, and speaking of putting them up, Benjamin nearly put us 1-0 up. But unfortunately, he was denied by the post. So close there by Benjamin. I thought he'd given us the lead. Turns out not quite, but it's been a really, really good start here from us. 6 shots, 3 on target. We have had the much better of the opening 26 minutes, so hopefully we can keep this up. Hibs are 2-0 up. Porteous and Fletcher with the goals. Partick Thistle are beating Aberdeen. Aberdeen now, they're in danger of dropping into this third race battle for sure. But they'll need to try and get back on level terms against Partick as soon as possible. St Johnstone 1-0 up against Kilmarnock thanks to Sean Rooney. Celtic 3-0 up. It was a goal from Welsh. And it looks like Celtic now have guaranteed themselves all 3 points, and it's not even half time yet. So, I mean, that's when it's a good day at the office, when you get into half time and you've already got the game won. And I think it's fair to say that's what Celtic have. Charlie Mulgrew pulls one back for Dundee United. A penalty in the 38th minute gets Dundee United back into the game against Hibs. And again, we're the only match that doesn't have a single goal, even though we're trying, even though we've had 8 shots. And we have kind of just came out and been all over Dundee. It's not been enough to get us a goal. It's not been enough to give us a lead in this match. So we'll just need to stick at it here in the second half. Now, they have made a change. Dylan McGoo comes on. Craig Kelty goes off. That's a defensive-minded change there for Dundee. Maybe already they're considering just sitting back and trying to come away here with a draw. That could be the Dundee game plan. Anyway, here we go. Eamon Brophy now. Trying to get past Benjamin. He does. Benjamin pretty much gives up in that one. Brown into Dylan McGoo. Into Brophy. And I don't believe it. Eamon Brophy scores with an assist from Dylan McGoo. And there was me saying that bringing Dylan McGoo on was a defensive change. It was a defensive tactic. Well, obviously I don't know shit because he's just assisted Brophy for the opening goal of this match. It gives Dundee the lead. And even though we've had 9 shots to Dundee's 2, we find ourselves trailing by 1-0, and Aberdeen are back on level terms now. It's Dario Saramentio giving Aberdeen a lifeline in that game. Celtic are 5-0 up now. They're running away, but we need to do something. Let's see if we can fire up the team here. We've not played bad, but we're trailing 1-0. So something has to give, something has to change, and I think I will be changing something within the next 5 minutes. That's a loose pass there. Jan-Paul van Heck will intercept it. And now he's coming down this right-hand side. It's Van Heck. Van Heck looking for a cross into... Oh, brilliant. Dan Nolundulu, he found him. Just on the corner of the 6-yard box. And there's a tight angle there for Nolundulu to direct that header in. I'm actually a wee bit surprised he's done it. But I'm happy he's done it. Dan Nolundulu getting us right back in this game. Now he throws the ball to Barry Mackay, who turns around again to Dan Nolundulu. And oh man, almost gave us a Dan Nolundulu brace there within a few minutes. Desperately trying to get a lead in this game, and I thought Dan Nolundulu had done it. That would have been 2 goals in less than a minute. That would have been insane. But here we go. Let's see if we can make a couple of changes now. We are going to take off. We're going to take off. Who are we going to take off? I think we're going to take off Cameron Devlin. I'm going to bring on Stefan Johansson. I don't like taking Nolundulu off. Callum O'Hare again, though, having a really bad game. Let's see if we can. Who can we bring on? We'll bring on Oriel Fagby for now, and then that'll do us. But yeah, Callum O'Hare just not delivering anything at the moment for us, and it is worrying. It really is worrying. I expect him to come here and be good, be great, but it hasn't been that way. Same goes for Stefan Johansson, but we're bringing him on today, so it'd be good to see what sort of impact Johansson can have here from the bench. So far, he's not really contributed to much. Rangers have been pegged back now. Motherwell are back on level terms. Tomas gives them, at the moment, a point in that game. There's a lot of draws at the moment in this round of fixtures, and we do not want to draw this game. So let's see if we can try and steal a win here in the last few seconds, last 10 minutes of the game. The dying moments of the game. It's Brophy. Brophy out to McGoo. It's McGoo to Sweeney. Oh, and Sweeney knows he's been close there. That was almost a double assist from Dylan McGoo. And there was me saying he was a defensive-minded change. Could you imagine if that went in? We're going to bring on Aaron Presley. We will... Oh, Barry, he is having a good game, but... Yeah, we're going to do this. Swap Ginelli, Nolundulu. Nalundaloo, we're going to go with Nalundaloo and Presley up front. Boom, we're going to go 2 up front here. As we chase this game, about 5 minutes to go. Maybe I've left it too late on bringing Presley on, but he is our top goal scorer. If anyone can get us a goal, I'm pretty sure it could be him. There's not a lot we can do now. Can we demand more? 5 minutes I've had it on time, but I honestly don't see if we're going to get a goal here. We'll go attacking. Well, this is it. It's Kingsley with a chance to win it here with a minute to go. Oh, man, I thought it was a goal, but Archer somehow made the save. That's insane. Jordan Archer with a great save. Kingsley now runs over to take the corner. Whips it in with his left foot. It's headed away. Ostergaard should be first to it. Ostergaard to Halkett. Halkett goes all the way back to Johansson here. Not a lot of time remaining. Johansson pings up to Fagby. Crosses it in. Presley was there. Headed away. And McGee gets ready. It's going to be a Hearts throw-in, but will there be any time to even take the throw-in? I don't think so. It's Halkett. This needs to be a long throw into the box. He's played it short to Benjamin Halkett to Ginnelly. Ginnelly to Halkett. Halkett gives it away. That was really shit there for Craig Halkett. And that chance then means that the game is over. Comes to nothing. And it is finished. Hearts 1, Dundee 1. Disappointed with that. I felt like the win was there. I've got to be honest, guys. I am disappointed. We should have won that match based on the chances created. So, yeah, we didn't lose. I mean, it was always going to be a tough game. Dundee are a solid side, but I do feel like the way we played well enough to win that. Speaking of winning it, Rangers found a late goal through Fashion Sakala, and they now keep their lead 3 points clear at the top of the table. Aberdeen drew, so they didn't catch us, which is good. We're now 5 points ahead of Aberdeen and 7 points ahead of Dundee. Aberdeen, with a win, have moved into the top 6 now. I don't think they're going to be a threat for third place. I think they're way too far behind, 12 points behind. I don't think they're going to catch that. But yeah, it looks like Hibs then could be looking for a top 6 finish. And the next game up against Aberdeen, it's going to be insane. If we play Aberdeen, if we win, we go 8 clear, and that will surely decide third place for us. But if we lose, Aberdeen close the gap to 2 points, and then third place is wide fucking open. So it's going to be, the next game is possibly our biggest game of the season. I genuinely believe that. So we need to get prepared, and we need to make sure that we win it. Some more good news. We have signed Alan Campbell to a $6,000 a week contract. He will join at the end of the season. He'll be coming from Luton Town. Delighted to have Alan Campbell on the team. He's a player that I've always admired. I've been trying to sign him now pretty much since the start of this series, but we could never really afford his transfer value. But now with his contract run out, we can afford it, and we are going to accept that. So Alan Campbell will be a Hearts player come the end of the season. And that means we have now 5 new players joining us at the end of the season. And it's going to be a lot. We've got Lewis Gibson coming in as a centre-back from Everton. We've got Leighton Clarkson and Alan Campbell, 2 central sort of midfield players. Clarkson coming in for Liverpool. Alan Campbell coming in from Luton. We have Sadie Phobe coming for Strasbourg as a winger. And up front, we've got Joe Pirro coming in as well. Now, this is 5 players that we'll be adding to our team. All 3 contracts that I've managed to sign. And I'm at the moment, obviously things can change, but I can kind of say that unless we sell a player that is valuable, that is a key player, then I do not think we'll be making any signings in the transfer window once it opens. I expect these to be the 5 and the only 5 players that can join us. Having said that, we will be getting rid of a few players 100%. Of the current squad, I expect some guys to leave, and I'm also looking to try and decrease the wage budget. I've noticed over the past year, 6 months, I think I've got carried away with some of the signings that I've made personally, offering people nearly 15 grand a week, and I just don't want people to be on that. I don't think we should be paying people those wages. Now, I always said 15 was the most I would go. We are paying Callum O'Hare 13.5. Honestly, unless something changes, we may have to get rid of it. That's an incredible fucking wage, guys. Let's be real here. And at the moment, I don't think he's showing performances to justify that. Stefan Johansson as well, we brought him in. He's not doing anything. Rui Perez, a player that I think is okay for us, But I don't think he's great. I don't think he's the fourth best player in the club, but somehow he's the fourth highest paid. Oriel Fagbe, another player that I just well overpaid in the wages, and these are mistakes on my half, and if I could have changed it, I wouldn't have signed. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't have signed any of these guys. I think Tyrese John-Jules and Dan Lundlu, I think were good signings, but maybe Tyrese John-Jules, I just paid too much wages. Now, I have said I will never go over the 15 grand wage barrier, but if I'm going to pay people 15 grand, then they need to be at their best. They need to be pulling the club into a direction where we want to go. And at the moment, I don't think these guys are doing that. Now, Benjamin, we could potentially sell, but I do like the fact that we've got him on 3.6 grand a week now. He is our highest valued player, so if we did sell him, we'd get a lot of money, but I want to kind of keep him. Players that I do expect to leave in the window when we get to summer, I expect Perez to be gone. I think Perez will go. I think we're going to try and cash out in Stefan Johansson, 9 grand a week. Callum O'Hare, we will give him the benefit of the doubt. There's still a lot of football to be played this season, but again, at the same time, if he isn't playing to the standards that I expect him to, why would I keep him at the club? Why would I have him be the highest paid player if he isn't playing at that level? I constantly look at the best players every game, and it's Stephen Kingsley and Barry Mackay. And you can see Barry Mackay and Stephen Kingsley are both on 3,000 and 2,800 respectively. So yeah, that is something I realise, guys. That is something I do want to change. I'm all for bringing in big players and, trying to make the club better, trying to improve the squad. But at the same time, if they are getting big wages, they need to be putting in consistent big performances. And these guys aren't doing that. These guys are not doing that at all. So yeah, just wanted to give a quick transfer update. Now we go take on Aberdeen. Like I said, massive game. Beat Aberdeen. Pretty much got third place secured. Lose to Aberdeen. It's an entire shit show. And third place is wide open. So yeah, massive game coming up next. Here we go then, big game here against Aberdeen. The players are walking out. Aberdeen know that it's probably a bigger game for Aberdeen than it is for us. Let's be honest, we know win, lose or draw, we will be third place come the end of the 90 minutes. Aberdeen know that they cannot catch us, but they do know realistically that a defeat can all but end their hopes of getting third place this season. Again, we're sticking with Gavin Bassanu in nets. We are bringing in Diego Sanchez to play over Kingsley, who is lacking fitness. Got Perez and Devlin in the middle of the field. Janelli, Mackay and John-Jules in the attacking midfield position. And then it's Dan Nolundulu up front. That is our starting 11. We can see Celtic have taken the lead thanks to a Turnbull penalty in the 14th minute. Williamson's been sent off for Partick Thistle. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a long day in the office here for Partick Thistle. It's 1-0 Celtic, and honestly, at Celtic Park, that game could pretty much end up anything. Hibernian do seem to be in better form at the moment. They're winning again. This time, Ashley Fletcher gives them the lead against Kelly. So they're doing pretty well there. 1-0 up, still 0-0 in our game. Apparently, Janelli is going to have to come off, which is not ideal. I may look to make that change. I think they have just hit the crossbar. Aberdeen coming so close there to giving themselves the lead in this match. Thankfully, it didn't happen. But we cannot allow them to get free headers like that for corners, man. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe to fucking lose. Big time. Right, 37 minutes in. Do we take off Janelli? I think we'll try and get Janelli through the half time. I just don't really want to take him off here in the first half, unless there's an injury. We'll try and get him into the interval. Here we go, Janelli. Can we see some Janelli magic before half time? But we almost got a Janelli assist there. Wouldn't have quite been magic, but he almost played the pass that Michael Smith smashed in there, but not quite. I thought it was saved by the keeper. Maybe it was just over because we didn't get a corner. So, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the referee just didn't see it, but it did look like a save. It is half time. Very quiet game here. Even game. Not much in it. But we need to do more here. We need to... No, we've not been the better team. What can I say? Hands in pockets. Our shooting's not been good enough. I'll go with that. Our shooting has not been good enough. And we are going to make an early change here in the first half. Josh Ginnelly will be coming off, and we'll bring on Callum O'Hare. We'll make that change. Hopefully Callum O'Hare can actually do something today. Let's see if we can... Callum O'Hare, point the finger. I want to see a good performance for you today, because, let's be real, mate, you've been shite since we signed you, so I want to see something good today. Show me something good. Show me what you've got. What has he got? We don't know, but we are about to find out. Both centre-backs having a solid game. Ostergaard and Halkett both playing at 7.0. Both holding on to a clean sheet at the moment. That's what you like to see. Apparently now Mackay is also about to... Right, we're going to take Mackay off now, Johansson. So we're bringing the two new boys on, giving both of those guys a chance to do something. Johansson apparently plays the advanced playmaker role well, so we'll see how well he plays it here when he comes on. So chance here for the two new guys, O'Hare and Johansson, to deliver. But that's not a good clearance there for Diego Sanchez. Plays Aberdeen pretty much into possession. Rossiter out to Brian. Brian on his right hand side. Oh no, and it's into Jordan Clark, and just like that, it's an easy goal. For some reason, Jordan Clark unmarked in the box, and he's fucking scored. What was that all about? Seriously, just didn't even bother marking him. Just let him walk freely. Like, why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? That's just us concede an easy goal. Unreal. 61 minutes gone. We've got 29 minutes now to try and find an equaliser. And I don't realise that's what a ball Johansson's pinged there. I tell you what, Dan Londo's shot's been blocked, but that's what we need to see more from Johansson. I thought you'd see those balls from him being played further back, but it looks like maybe the further you play him forward, the more effective he can be. It's Devlin. Can Devlin turn around, spin around? He can't. Halkett out to Diego Sanchez. And nothing happens for that one either. So, here we go. We're going to go attacking. We are going to demand more from the players. I just don't think we've seen enough today. What I'm really surprised, Celtic still only lead by 1-0. They've got a man advantage. They've got the lead at Celtic Park against a struggling Partick Thistle. I thought they would have hammered home that advantage, but they haven't done that quite yet. O'Hare loses possession of the ball. I don't know what that is, but Bassano will take care of it, no problem. Out to Halkett. Halkett now to Diego Sanchez. Sanchez out to John Jules. Jules with a nice ball up to Nalundaloo, and Callum O'Hare struck it on the volley. I mean, if that went in, that would have made up for his recent shite performances since joining the club, but unfortunately it goes wide. Not what we wanted there from the big man. Motherwell now have a 3-2 lead. Tony Watt completes his hat-trick. Tony Watt. And it's the wattage is very high at Motherwell. It's Motherwell 3, Dundee 2. Celtic now have a 2-goal lead over Partick Thistle. We are going to make our last substitution. I think it's time to bring on... Yeah, Dan Nalundaloo's looking nervous. Why? I do not fucking know. But we're going to bring on Presley. And hopefully Presley can do something in the remaining, 12 minutes. Let's berate the team here. Let's shout at them. Let's go onto the pitch with a big fucking stick and start whipping them. Because we haven't seen enough here today. You can see Rui Pires there on the sidelines. What's wrong with him? Rui Pires is... I don't know if he's training or... I don't know what he's doing. But regardless... Oh, Lewis Ferguson almost blasted that one home. That would have been a worldie. And that would have definitely have given Aberdeen the win here. And it would have... Let's be real, that would have been a goal, I think, deserving of, deciding the game. But as things stand, game still opens, game still in the balance. But we need to do more, man. Let's just try and hit early crosses, hit early shots, hit early anything in the last few minutes here. Lewis Ferguson, like we said, just came on there for Bryram. 5 minutes of added on time. It gives us an opportunity to try and create something, but we haven't really created anything here. So if we couldn't do it in 90 minutes, what chance do we have doing it with an extra 5? And the answer to that, guys, is no chance. It's finished here. Hearts 0, Aberdeen 1. And Aberdeen have just cut the deficit now down to 2 points. Not good. Not good at all. If you thought that we had third place wrapped up, well, it looks like you were wrong. I'm going to throw the water bottle. Far from pleased. And a lot of the players seem demotivated. Wow. A lot of the players are not happy about my reaction. Well, I'm certainly not fucking happy about that result and performance. So I guess we're all unhappy at the end of the day. You know what? I guess we're all pissed off. And there's nobody more pissed off than me right now. Celtic then do go top of the table, albeit They have played a game more than Rangers, so we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see if Rangers can extend their advantage and go back to the top of the table. But I am not happy, guys, with that. That's a bad result, and that gives Aberdeen now a real shot of catching us, and our form just has dipped. You know, we started the season so well. We were on the same pace as the front two, but unfortunately our pace has dropped dramatically since then. I'd say our current form is of a bottom six team. I do believe that. If you look at our current form, there's just no consistency. There's no run of winning games. You know, it's been a while since we won 2 league games back to back. You have to go all the way back to December. You know, the 23rd of December, then the 26th of December. But after that, you know, it's just been a win followed by a defeat or a win followed by a draw. We just haven't been able to put any sort of run together. And it is costing us at the moment, and that's why Aberdeen is catching us. If we look at Aberdeen, I'm pretty sure, I bet you they're putting regular wins together. Let's have a quick look then. Let's see what Aberdeen are doing in the league. So, or maybe not, but let's be real, they're definitely losing a lot less games than we are. You can see Aberdeen here, they're at least they're drawing games, you know, and they're catching us that way. Aberdeen are also in the Europa Conference League as well. They're still in that. They're doing really well in Europe this season. Great for them, great for Scottish football. But it's also good for us because that might hamper their third place challenge towards the end of the season. They're also in the Scottish Cup 5th round as well. The longer Aberdeen stay in the Scottish Cup and the longer they stay in the Europa Conference League, the better for us, because it means they've got more games, they need to rest more players, and it might mean that they focus less on the league matches, which obviously gives us a better chance of beating them in the league table. Anyway, guys, that's good day for this episode. Very disappointed. Kicked off with a win and then followed it up with just 1 point out of a possible 6 in the last 2. Disappointing, but not a lot we can do. Next time out, we're taking on Ross County. Need to make up for the results with a big win in the Cup. And then after that, back into the league format and just try and stay ahead of Aberdeen. That's what we need to do. You can see now we've been, 3rd place now for about 15 weeks in a row. Hopefully, we do not drop from 3rd place. I'm hoping this is a straight line, and we can follow that straight line all the way through to the end of the season. You can see league positions, like I said, been 3rd place since that week. So, yeah, just keep in 3rd place, keep ahead of Aberdeen. And, it's a straight drive to the finish. Do that, we finish 3rd. Anyway, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, share this video. I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.